Hi, good morning, it's Rachel Gibson, the digital psychic, sorry. Take two. Don't know what happened there. If you were watching, what had happened was I lost connection. But it's a gorgeous sunny day here and I hope you're well. I'm off to the dentist, so not such a good thing to be doing today. Oh, I've got someone come in, so I need to see these people. It's my boiler. Can you remember I told you that my boiler had broken down? They've come to fix it because it nearly caught on fire, hence why that fireman come through, I do believe. So anyway, we're going to be knocking at the doors very soon. Yep. Hi.
I thought somebody left the door open.
Oh no, it's only me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Husband's through there.
Yeah, I can just go around there.
Yeah, you can. Thank you. Hi. That was pretty real. Hi, my name is Mikkel. Nice to see you live. I have a question. I suffer from anxiety, depression. I applied for SSL. I'm going to get it soon. Yes, I do believe you will get it soon, but you need to keep trying. You need to keep explaining stuff. Maybe go to the doctor and get some support and notes and things like that. That's what I get with you. You need to have evidence for things like that. But it shouldn't. If you're poorly and you're suffering like that, then obviously they've got a sort of duty. I can't talk about anything legal as such, so I can't say yes, but my advice to you is go to the doctors, get as much evidence as you can, and maybe get some specialist support for that, because anxiety and depression is not very nice. Hi Rachel, good morning. Look what I found just now on my foot. There's a white feather. Yeah, I found it on my boot. So yeah, here you go. Could be a bird feather, but they always come white feathers in unusual places sometimes, but I found that on my foot, on my boot. You're very well, Mikkel. But yeah, you do. If doctors, I know with like benefits and places like that, you need to have lots of evidence and things like that. They can't just accept things. So you need to see a doctor and explain exactly how you're feeling, and if they can give you a note so that you're able to get support. That's what I sense. Hi Mandy, sweetheart. You hear the birds, everybody? It's lovely. Yeah, the ladies come from my boiler. What happened was I said there was a fireman and he was going 2 1 2 1 or something like that, and then the following day my boiler nearly caught on fire, so she's here fixing it, so that's good. Catherine, I've got Dad around. He's been around me quite a bit, sweetie. Now, Catherine's dad is absolutely wonderful, but he doesn't like me talking on here because he still thinks he's working for the Royal Air Force. Isn't that funny? He actually still thinks he's there, but I've explained to him that it's okay when we're not talking about anything secretive. And he mentioned he was around Jack and Joe, and these were friends of his, and it was confirmed that these are friends of his, and he was like still working on a plane. So he's taking me back to like a memory, but it's almost like they're still there. That happens sometimes where they actually feel that they're still in that time, which is lovely, because he really loved his job. He really loved the Royal Air Force, and you can't blame him, can you? Because they are amazing. They're just simply the best. Tammy, sweetheart, I'm sensing a youngish man around you with a beard. So I don't know who this is. And then I've got MJ around her. We had her dad came through, and he's been around you, MJ, constantly. A lovely man. He was in the Navy. Unfortunately, he died in a car crash. There was an accident, and Mary Jean became a paramedic, and she's just an absolutely wonderful earth angel, and that's why he hangs around her so much, because she strived to be a paramedic because of the accident that had happened when she was 5 years of age. So isn't it amazing that they still hang around and they still want to be part of your life? But he's just amazing. He's a lovely man. always around MJ, but that just proves, and me and MJ spoke yesterday, this is what validation is. This is when people do actually come through. So you didn't recognise the man with glasses. Based in the office, hun. Hope dentist goes okay. I had toothache 2 weeks ago. The thought is worse that the physical. Yeah, Christina. With this gentleman, he's showing me an office. It could be actually someone working in an office. And I am sensing glasses though. I'd never dismiss what the energies tell me. It could be somebody he's related to on Earth. I never ever do that because the information can't be wrong if it's coming from then. It could be in relation to somebody else watching. That can happen. It slightly misfires. But I'm still going to go with that. I'm also getting the name. What is it? It's like Simon. Something like that around you. So don't dismiss it yet. Just think about it. It could be somebody he knows. I don't dismiss nothing until I've like been told 100% no. Like totally, utterly off. But that rarely happens. I'm not that great with names sometimes though. That's me. I'm not going to blame them because, gosh, they wouldn't be very happy if I did, would they? But that's because like sometimes I think names with them are so irrelevant, you know, especially when it's them, because they're like, well, how do they not know it's me? It's me. I'm talking with them. So when I'm doing one-to-one readings, I get all specific details. When it comes to the name, it's like they can say other people's name, but when it comes to their own, it's like they don't really get that. I think they think, well, you do know me, don't you? Oh, I've got a pheasant in my garden. It's so cute. Hello. I bet that woman thought, who's she talking to? I bet she thought, God, that woman's crazy. But anyway, she's quite cool. And I'll wait for your comments to come up. They're not rolling up. Come on, roll up. I will be live tonight at 8:30. People have started booking through me, so that's good. The website's on the page, and you pick a date and a time for a reading. And then Mother's Day, I'm doing a Mother's Day special where people get a reading for the same price, £25 for half an hour, and then they're going to have bath bombs and a memory bottle and stuff like that sent to them as well. So it could make a nice gift. I've been umming and ahhing for a long time about, do I charge? And it was like, everybody was like, you've got to, because you're going to be really tired and stuff like that. So the one-to-ones are in depth, but I'm still carrying on doing my free stuff because it's not right else. I wouldn't feel right because I like to share my gift, and that's why I like going live and giving as much of my time as possible. Also, I've been advised to do shows. There was one guy I did the other night, that would have been hilarious if I did a show. There was a massive row between 5 people, and he was going, Rachel, intervene, Rachel, intervene. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, who am I? I'm just standing here. I was sitting down, I was sat there, and they were literally having an argument. He's going, get my ex-husband back right now, I've got something to tell him. And I was like, he said come here right now, and he was going, no, I'm not coming back right now. Oh, it was so funny. And I thought, but had that been live, this reading, it would have been hilarious. But it wasn't hilarious to him, I guess. And then he was going, I said, well, Auntie Marion suggested, and I know he won't mind me talking about it because he'd already told me he didn't mind me sharing it. Auntie Marion, right? He said, ask her what I should do. I'm feeling quite low and stuff like that. So I said, so Auntie Marion come through, and she said, tell him he's got to go to see a doctor. So she said, he's got to go and see a doctor. And he turned around and he said, well, thanks to effing, that's what he said, Trump, I can't. I was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because Auntie Marion didn't understand who Trump was. So it's things like that. And it brings happiness as well. But he ended up loving his reading, and I found his friends from Iraq. I found, there was loads, and I got names all correct with that one. Sometimes there can be blockages, especially when you've got sore throats and stuff like that, which I have. That's why I went to sleep last night, because I thought, well, you need to, you know, I need to be energised up. So I found a feather. Just thought everyone should know. I found a lovely, lovely white feather. But also what I do recommend, there is a disclaimer on my page to read that, because like if people have got mental health issues or feeling vulnerable and stuff like that, I read that disclaimer before any reading, because really, you know, I've got to say that by law, but also things like this might end up having a worse effect. I don't know, but I don't do dark, I don't give out bad news, I don't do negative cards, or I don't do anything like that. It's all positive, all good. Dreading the dentist. Oh, I know, and I tell everybody, oh, don't fear and stuff like that, and I'm like, dentist? Really? Do I have to have that done? But I'm having it removed. It's a rotten tooth. I ate too many sweets. That's naughty. So we'll just go up the comments. What we got going on here? I've got Dawn Bonnet. Hi, it's my best friend at peace. I sense your best friend is at peace, sweetie, and always will be around you. I'm sensing, was there like a tragedy of some sort? Was this the tragedy? Because that's what I'm sort of seeing around this person. I'm seeing quite tragic, also a lot of medication, so maybe that's why I'm seeing that. I'm just going to home in. This is what I do when I do one-to readings. I try and home in, try to get as much information as possible. Right. Seen a lady. She's got straight hair, ash blonde. She's taking me down a stream, near a stream where she liked to walk. She's wearing white, and she sat near a bench, and she's going for a walk. I think she's got a dog with her. And then I'm seeing a house, so she's showing me this house. This house is white. She had a husband and this dog. I'm sensing some children around her too. I'm sensing she's going up into a room, and I'm sensing that this room's got blue in it and white in it, and she's got a lace heart pillow in it. And then I'm seeing that she's sat on her bed, she's having some tablets. That's what I'm getting with this lady. That's what I was getting. So, and then I had a reading yesterday, and these family in India, they saw me live, and I mentioned stuff, and they knew it related to them. So they had unfinished business, because the lady didn't say what she wanted to say. Gosh, and there's loads of rows going on there as well. So anyway, I told them what she wanted to say and how she wanted it dealt, and they're like, oh my gosh, blessing from India. Oh, but it was so lovely to be able to talk to her brother, who was suffering immense pain. That's what happens, isn't it? They leave us, they don't understand, because they're not in pain, but they leave us with all that hurt, unfinished business and stuff. But like I explained to them, because I feel like I'm counselling them. I feel like I'm a ghost counsellor, or I don't call them ghosts, energy counsellor. Oh, what's this coming? What was the tractor? Sharon, sweetheart, I'm sensing you've got lots of spirits around you. I'm sensing a man, and he's got like, ooh, I've seen a horse. Is he a jockey? Anybody know a jockey? I'm sensing a jockey. Dawn, did that make sense to you, sweetie? I'm sensing a man. Did he ride a horse? Seeing a horse, and I'm sensing this man, tall, shirt open with a scarf around his neck. He was quite well-to-do person. Hi, Alexandra. Yes, I was talking about it just now. What do you think about that? I think he was really, really chuffed as well. So, I just love it. I love being able to connect people. They have unfinished business too. I think they've all had unfinished business if they don't say goodbye. Good morning, Pamela. It's lovely. So I'm doing a bit of a catch up this morning because I wasn't live last night. I will be live tonight though. The lady's coming. Oh, no, it's okay. She's gone in a van. Hi, James. Hello. Wendy, your relationship, can it rekindle? Sweetie, I think you need counselling around that situation, but I do believe anything can be solved with relationships. It is about working together. I think what people tend to do is blame each other. So, you're wrong, I'm right. You're wrong, I'm right. No, no, no. All is fair in love and war. How can there be one person right and one person wrong? I've had situations in my life, and especially recently, where I go, oh, I'm right, you're wrong. And my old boss turned around to me, bless him, and he said, it's perception. Who's right, who's wrong? Just having a chat. And do you know what? He's right. Because it is about perception, isn't it? It's how we perceive things. So you might think you're right about something, but somebody else has got a different opinion, and it's about working through that. It's about respecting someone else's opinion. So, yeah. I'm putting that out there. So if you're in a relationship, you've got to see both sides of the story. Someone says, will I get my claim as a certain friend using me and talking about me? Oh, Rosin, that's not very nice. They're not friends if they do that. That's not very nice, is it? I think sometimes what we have to do is remove negativity from our space. Just think of us as an onion, right? And when you peel that onion, you're right at the core of that onion. That's you. Who do you allow in that space? Don't allow negativity in that space, because that ruins the rest of the onion. Or like us. We must always protect ourselves, and just have positive people around us, or else it's, you know, it can impact on things else, like your health and things like that. That's more important. So keep your birdies. Got my little feather, I'm going to keep that. Ooh, there we go. I'm going to shut the door, I'm getting cold. Don't want to get my throat any worse than it is. Right, so sorry, it's not letting me, you can see my hand now, it's not letting me scroll up that easily. There we go, I'm going to screw it up. No, stay there. Oh. That's why, because I don't know. Hi, Christy from Canada. Sharon, yes, I sense spirits around you, lots of them. I've answered that one. Hi, James Woodham. Oh, I believe he's anonymous. So, there we go. Love Miss Wilson, just want to know if he is still around me. Sensing somebody around you, but I'm sensing an incident. I'm sensing this incident was about drugs. Please do get back to me. Please PM me. We can always tie these things up. Lee Place. Leah Place. What am I sensing around you, sweetie? I'm sensing a lady with like brownish curly hair around you. She's not coming through clearly. Could have been something to do with memory then. That's what I'm getting around you. I'm getting that there's a lady around you in spirit. So, Rosin, with, like, you know where it says, do you think I'll get my claim? I think because it's legal, I can't really talk about it, because it can have implications on myself as a profession. In the UK now, we've got all different laws now of psychics. We fall under the Trading Standards Act and stuff like that. That's why we always have to put on our claims and stuff that is for entertainment purposes only. So, you know, I'm not going to get into that debate because I'll be here all day. Because is it entertainment? Is it not entertainment? You tell me. Is it entertainment? Psychics and stuff like that. But unfortunately we can't mention anything. What else can you do being psychic except see and speak to spirits? Leah, what I do is I can see the past, I can see the present. So I've done readings for people and I know basically everything about them. I'm showing you life through the spirits. and then I can guide for the future. The reasons why psychics cannot and shouldn't really tell somebody their future is because ultimately there's chosen paths. So a psychic can't choose your path for you. They could guide you into a right direction, but you could go and see me as a psychic, see somebody else as a psychic, and I could tell you something and they might say something totally different. Both of us would be right. And the reason being is it depends on which path you choose. Because at the end of the day, a psychic's not in control of the future. So a good psychic can't really tell somebody the future as such. They could help you with a house move, let you know if it's the right decision. I have a client who relies on me for business. So I help make decisions. And I know who's in the background. So I can say, right, you've got that man there in the background. You're just about to make a decision. That man be careful of. And that guy's okay. This is where you are. This is what you're doing. This is the calculations. This is this. This is that. Right? That's been confirmed to me that the information I've given him is correct. And then I advise what steps to make. Because that's what it's good for. It's good for present choices. Because sometimes we get stuck and it's like... And to talk through those choices to get the right path is good. But I don't say, right, next year... just saying, or in a couple of years' time, you're going to travel. Really? How many people out there travel? Right? I might say you're going on a holiday because the spirit's aware of that. But how many people... Right, a psychic says to you, you're going to travel next year on your holidays. Right? How many people does that link with? That's most probably the... You know, like, hell of a lot of people travel. So that's going to be anybody. And then you get a psychic and they say, oh, you got relationship problems. Yeah? How many people does that fit? That's a lot of people. Oh, you know, next year you're going to have a new job. Okay? How many people does that fit? That's however a lot of the population. I don't do that. I just think that's misleading. Because you're going to go, yeah. And from that, they can read it. They could actually go, okay, then, yeah, well, that job, there's that, and then a bit of guesswork and stuff. Because I've also studied psychology and stuff, so I know when I've watched other psychics, I think, well, actually. So I like to say, I've got so-and-so here, give events, provide evidence that I'm actually speaking to someone that you know, and then get guidance from that. I'm not going to mention, certain psychics. Some of them are really good. It's just, we've all got different methods. And I'm not saying that is wrong, but it's like, and then you get, am I going to have a baby? Okay, how many people have babies? I could go, yeah, I'll be right, wouldn't I? Because like loads and loads and loads of people have babies. It's part of our natural world. So like and that's why when people have a reading with me, I take them through the past to the present, guidance for the future. I am sort of fibbing in a sense, because I can predict the future, but I don't think it's right to predict someone else's future when we should be empowering you to make that decision, to enable you to have a choice of what decision you're going to make. And also, what happens then is you get empowered, you get re-energized, and then why would you need a psychic? What would you need a psychic for? You don't want to waste lots and lots and lots of money. And they'll get you back as well, because they'll go, I've seen psychics before, and they'll go, oh, like, oh, you better come back to me because this will happen. Really? Well, why would I need to come back? You should only be seeing that person once. That should be enough to move you on to the next level in your life, to empower you so that you've got choices, so that you can hear your loved ones, so that you feel. That's why I do the live, to put out that, well, actually they're around you, they're with you, they love you. They're not around other psychics, are they? So you got to be really careful. And then you get some that go, if you don't give me this, I've read it. I've read it in newspapers. If you don't give me this or that, I'll put a curse on you. What's that about? What is that about? That's absolutely disgusting. That's like, oh my God. Really? Do you really think that the universe works like that? You give good, you get good back. There's a lot of karma and stuff like that, and the enlightenment and things. Good people do good things. They don't give bad news. Yeah, there's things that are going to happen in life, be it good or bad, but that's meant to be. I think our life's planned out for us. It's already planned. So we shouldn't fear. I'm scared of the dentist though. Oh, I'm going to fear that. Anyway, I'm going to get through some of these. Sharon, sweetheart, you're saying here, I'm visiting my mum-in-law today, and I really need to know if it's going to go okay. See this question here, this is a typical example. I can go yes and no, and it's like, to me, right, a good psychic would go like this, and I'll demonstrate it. So Sharon's asked me a question, is it going to go good or bad today? Well, the thing is, we manifest things. So if we doubt something negative's already there. It's almost a blockage on your path. What you have to do is reverse that thought and go, do you know what? Today is going to go fine. Today will be okay. Believe it, feel it, and it will be okay. Because whatever happens in our life, there's always a solution to it. There's always an answer for it. Everything, and I am talking everything. There's always a reason. There's always a lesson learned. There's always a way forward. And there's always something good that will come out of something bad. So try and reverse your thoughts to, it is going to be a good day. Wake up and say, I am worthy. I am wealthy. I am grateful. I am wonderful. All those things. It's not easy, because I get negative sometimes and think, oh, like dentist. Oh, dentist is going to be fine. But what I'm saying is, try and manifest, change that thought process, because what you put out, you get back. Because the universe has like a knock-on effect on all of us. So if you do that, I'm sure everything will be okay. I hope that helps. I'm just trying to put out some advice out there. Hi, Glenifer. Oh, I love that name, Glenifer. Hi, good morning to you, honey. Hi, good morning, Tatiana. Miquel, yeah, a man with a horse and a scarf I got. Love, Miss Wilson, please can you help me? Oh, sweetie, what's the matter? I sense that you're going through, like, you're very anxious about something. I'm sensing that, sweetie, and I'm sensing that you need some blessings around you. I will put that out so that we can get some support for you, but I also do sense your loved one around you. Sorry, I think that lady's back. Hi, Christy from Canada. Christy, I got like a ranch given to me then, like a farm place with horses and stuff like that. I'm sensing someone that you're looking for worked on a farm. That's what I'm getting around you. I'm also seeing a lake and a house, and it's big. And I'm seeing like a porch outside of this house. I see big long trees, lovely trees. And I'm seeing a man sat down with a lady, and he would have like sat there speaking to her on this porch type place near a lake. That's what I'm getting with you. Hi, Wendy. So that's it. That's me done for this morning. I will be back at 8:30, but I've really enjoyed catching up with you this morning, and so many massive, huge apologies for not being there last night because I fell asleep. That was a bit naughty of me. Sorry about that. Lots of love. Angel kisses. Have a really good day. Love you. Bye.